Hi there, I am at Laguna Seca, and behind me is the new Porsche Taycan Turbo GT. This is the Weissach package. What we're doing here is Porsche is going to attempt to set the electric vehicle production car lap record. So this is literally the GO on the license plate. That means it's a press car out of their fleet. It's been modified, so the modification is they put a race seat in there and a roll cage, and they stripped out some of the interior. It's actually 20 pounds heavier than the actual production car. Lars Kern set the Nürburgring EV record in the car that's still in the garage. He's about to go out, try and do it on Laguna Seca here. The bogey is 1 minute 30.3 seconds. That was, I believe, a Tesla Plaid did that. This should handily crush that time, but who knows? Kind of perfect hot lap record-setting weather, so they got real lucky with that because it's been real rainy here in California. Can it do it? Well, it's got the power. It makes like 1,092 horsepower in the TAC mode. It's almost 1,000 pound-feet of torque, like 988 pound-feet of torque. It's, 2,200 kilograms. I don't know, that's a lot of weight, like 4,600 pounds or something like that. But it's got tons of downforce. Suspension's improved. It's on Pirelli P0 R Performance tires. Lars is driving. I have all confidence it's going to do it. If it doesn't, I'll come back and tell you about it. But if it does, I'll also come back and tell you about that. So let's get to the record attempt. I'm here with Lars Kern, and I've always wanted to say this. You're pretty fast. What's that like? No, just kidding. This guy just set the production EV lap record here at Laguna Seca. He did it in this car, and then like 5 minutes later, he did it in that car over there. So Lars, congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Tell me about this lap, and then we'll switch to the Nürburgring car.
Generally speaking, car handles really, really well here. We were pretty sure early in the prep that it's going to work.
Yeah.
Because short track really favors a heavy car. At the Nürburgring we were struggling because it's a really long track. Still, the outcome was pretty impressive, I think. And then, I did this lap with the purple car. Screwed up the last corner with the attack mode, and just haven't had the full power on the straight. Lost like 2 or 3 tenths with this. And then jumped into the black car because I felt like I can do better.
So what was interesting watching this lap was you did a fast lap, cool down, and then another fast lap.
Yeah.
And I think you maybe drove better on the second lap, but like with the tires, the limiting factor on the second lap?
Surface temperature of the tire for sure is a thing, because the energy that goes into the tire running around Laguna Seca at full speed for 2.2 tons.
Yeah.
It's pretty impressive, I think, because now, the tire looks decent. It just has to cool down.
Right,
yeah, exactly.
right.
So that's why the second one was like, I overdid it a little bit.
Okay.
And then in the other one, it was the first lap as well.
Yeah. It was funny because you just did it, came in. So what was the big difference with that car? Was the car that much different, or just like, you were calmed down?
It's also a little bit of a feel thing. Throughout the whole week, I felt a little bit more comfortable in the black car.
Right.
But it's like
210,
I would say.
Yeah, we're going for 10.
Yeah, exactly. So it was, and it's, maybe that's something cool as well. It's the Nürburgring car, the actual car that
You're
did
very familiar with.
Yeah, exactly. And it has more miles, because maybe that's the reason as well. But it's just, for drivers, sometimes you have like a preference. It's not that I don't like purple. It's just, for me, this was just slightly better.
All right, now put this into context for us for just a second. So you just went quicker in that one than a 991.2 GT2 RS. Like, could you ever, like, you're in a 4-door sedan with batteries. GT2 RS, like, it beat it. It went quicker. Like, what do you think of that?
I think it really shows the how good the engineering was for this car, because this is what's really impressive. The power, it's something people have seen before.
Sure.
I would say, like straight line performance. Sure. But when it comes to like the finesse in like the driving and the drivability and the suspension and the Porsche Active Ride. It just opens up the book and opens up so much potential of this car. And I'm pretty sure that any driver who drives the car can benefit from it. It's not that it's built or developed for racing drivers.
No.
It's really not. And that's what's really positive about it.
But again, I mean, just to re-emphasize like what an amazing thing this was. Like 0.25 seconds slower than a McLaren Senna.
That's all right.
Which is like under 3,000 pounds, under 1,300 kilograms.
Yeah, it's like a ton difference.
Yeah. But you're quicker than GT2 RS, Viper ACR, all the big Corvettes, every Ferrari production. You know what I mean? It's like McLaren P1, LaFerrari, Porsche 918. So it's a wild record to think about. And I guess what it does is it gives like Andy and his team working on the next GT2 RS like a definite target.
No, it's just, I think it's really good because in this project, especially with Kevin, there was no compromise.
Right.
Everything which was like beneficial for performance, he said, we're going for it. Whatever you think helps, we're going for it. We need a wing, we're going to put a wing.
Right.
You're going to need a pedal to activate the attack mode, we're going to put a pedal. It's just all these like small details where I'm pretty sure a lot of people would have been, is it really necessary to make a track-focused Taycan? All right, will we even sell it? It was never a question. It was just like, okay, we just go for it. We just, no compromise. We just go to the end. And then, we did the Nürburgring, which was impressive. But I was always sure that on smaller tracks or shorter tracks, the potential is going to be even bigger because the tire temperature issue will not be as much of an impact as it is on the Nürburgring because you have to deal with it for 20K, not for 4.
Right.
So.
Well, Lars, congratulations again.
Thank you very much, Jonny.
I'm thinking I've convinced you're going to take that car to Pikes Peak.
Yes.
We're going to try
Can't be either that one or that one.
Yeah, one of these two. So the production for our Pikes Peak record, which I think will be our EV record, but still, it'll be super cool. So anyways, just congratulations again.
Thank you very much.